Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you?
Hello,
I'm
teacher.
fine. Thank you.
I am fine, guys. Thank you very much for answering. Okay, guys, so welcome back. I hope that you're doing great, that you're having a great Wednesday, right, guys? And that your week has been really good, okay, guys, so far. So, we are in the middle of the week. Okay, guys, we are almost there into to head over into the weekend, right, guys? So let's make sure that we take the best out of it and then that we enjoy the time. Okay, guys, so welcome back again. Thank you very much for being here. Now, guys, well, we're going to start right away, okay, guys, so that we can keep on, keep on learning new things. And well, let's remember what we were talking about on Monday, right, guys? So bear with me a moment. Let me share with you my screen so that you can check this out. So bear with me. That's it. So, on Monday, guys, we were talking about vocabulary related to supermarket. Remember? Pretty much we talked about this vocabulary related to products, right? Products that we usually get from the market or the supermarket, right? And we talked about drinks, vegetables, fruits, and some groceries, right, guys? We also learned how to use this useful words, right, guys, or expressions: price, regular price, and on sale, right, guys? So that is what we just talked about on Monday, right? Now, today, guys, we are going to follow that line. Okay, guys, we're going to continue on that same line, and we are going to talk about the singular and plural of the products. Okay, guys. Now, in English, we have something that we called indefinite articles. Okay, guys, indefinite articles. And the indefinite articles, guys, or the indefinite article in English is this, okay? A or a and an. Okay, now, what is the difference between one or the other? Right? There's no difference, but it is important for me to know it, right, guys? To know it because it is the same article, the same word, but depending on what comes next, that word, I will be using a or I will be using an. Okay, guys? So, how so? First, indefinite article a an is only meant to be used with singular nouns. Okay, guys? For example, here I have one watermelon and I have one apple. Right, guys? It's singular. I am talking about one of the kind. Okay? Now, watermelon. Let's pay attention to that word. Watermelon. It starts with W, right, guys? Wa, watermelon. The sound that this word has is a consonant sound. Watermelon is not a vowel. Do you remember what a vowel is, guys? A, E, I, O, U. Those are the five vowels that we have in English, right? So, since watermelon starts with a consonant sound, okay, guys, with a consonant. Consonants, we're talking about all the other letters in the alphabet that are not vowels. C, K, M, P, Q, right, guys? All those letters are consonants. So, if the word that follows the article starts with a consonant sound, I will use the form of the article a. Okay, guys? So in this case, I will say a watermelon. A watermelon. Okay? A watermelon. Okay? Now let's go with the other example. When should I use an? Well, if I have already an article, an indefinite article that I use for words that start with a consonant sound. What happens with the words that start with a vowel sound, such as apple, a, apple, right? So that is a vowel sound. Therefore, I should use an apple. I am saying one apple, an apple. Okay? An apple. Now, listen to the difference, right? If I use this one with apple, right? With apple, it sounds weird. Apple. Apple. Is not, I mean, you cannot tell when I am referring to the article and when the word or the product or the noun starts. Apple, right? And let's go with the correct way of saying it. An apple. An apple. I can differentiate both words. An, it's the article, and apple, it's the product. Right, guys, is the noun that I am referring to, right? So this is why English has two forms of the indefinite article. Okay, guys. Now, let's talk about this a little more. Okay, guys, about why is it why is it an indefinite article? Okay, guys. So bear with me a moment. Let me check this out so that I can show you more about this. Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about this, right? Indefinite articles. It means that I am referring to any object or any element from the same group. If I say, "Can you pass me an apple?" and there is a box of apples, I am saying, "Can you get me any apple?" Any apple. It could be this one or this one. I mean, I don't matter, right, guys? I don't matter which. I don't mind, right, guys? I don't mind which apple you get me, but I want one. I want one apple. Okay, the ones that we have in the box. So I am referring to any of those apples, right? If I say, "Can you get me a banana?" Can you get me a banana? Right? I am talking about any banana of the group. I don't mind. Okay, guys, I don't mind which banana. I just said, I just said, get me one, right, guys? Get me any banana of the group. So this is an indefinite article. Okay, guys, I am not specifying which one. If I have, for example, one green apple, one red apple, and one yellow apple, and I say, "Can you get me an apple?" It doesn't matter if it's the green one, if it's the red one, or if it's the yellow one. Okay, guys, it's any of them. So it is indefinite because it's not specific. Okay, guys, among the group is not specific, right? It's something that is not defined. That's why it's indefinite. Okay, guys, it's undefined pretty much. Now, let's see other examples. We talked about this when we were talking about occupations. Remember, we reviewed this kind of examples, but now we are going to apply those rules to food. Okay, guys, we are going to apply those rules to food or products, right? So now let me show you this so that we know more about this. Let's see. Let's see if is this one the one that I'm trying to get. Bear with me a moment, guys. No, let's see. This one. Uh-huh. So let's talk about those articles. Okay, guys, let's talk about those articles right now. So bear with me a moment. I'm just going to zoom in so that you can see the content. Okay, so got it. Let's go here. This is what I would like to show you guys, okay? So it says indefinite articles, right, guys? Indefinite articles. So the indefinite articles in English is one, but it has two ways of writing the same article, okay? So an, right? And an, well, and an signal that the noun modified is indefinite, referring to any member of a group. For example, okay, guys, let's take a look here. Let me see if I can. Oh no, that's it. So we have some examples here. My daughter really wants a dog for Christmas, right? This refers to any dog. Okay, guys, we don't know which dog because we haven't found the dog yet. So if I say the sentence, my daughter wants a dog for Christmas, it means that I don't know if it's how is it, like a golden retriever or like a schnauzer, right, guys? I don't know. Or French poodle. I have no idea because I don't know which dog my daughter wants. I just know that she wants a dog, right? It's not specific, it's not definite, okay? Let's take a look to example number two. Somebody call a policeman, right? This refers to any policeman, right, guys? We don't need a specific policeman. We need any policeman who is available. Okay, guys, we need any policeman that is available. So pretty much again, if I am in an emergency, okay guys, I am in an emergency status and I say, "Hey, somebody call a policeman," right? So I am saying call any policeman. I don't care if it is my friend or if it is a police that I know or if it is I don't know a police who is a stranger to me, right? I just need a policeman, any policeman, okay? Any policeman that can help me out in this emergency, right? So this is the sense that the article is giving in this example, right? Let's go with example number 3. When I was at the zoo, I saw an elephant. Remember? Now here is changing an elephant because elephant starts with a vowel sound. Okay? Elephant. So I saw an elephant. If I use a, it would sound weird. Just listen to how it could sound if I use a. I saw a elephant. It sounds unnatural, right, guys? It sounds weird. So this is why we use an elephant. Okay, okay. So I saw an elephant, and in this example, we are talking about a single. Remember, singular, always singular, right? Non-specific thing, right? In this case, an elephant. There are probably several elephants at the zoo, but we are only talking about one. Okay, guys? There's only one we are talking about here. So, again, I don't know the elephant. There are a lot of elephants there, but I am talking about one. Which one? I don't know. One, right? I just know that there was one that captured my attention, okay? So I am referring to one elephant, okay? This is singular as well. Now, let's talk and dig deeper into this, okay? So remember, using a or an depends on the sound that begins the next word. Okay, guys? It's not about the spelling. It's not about how the other word is written. Okay, guys? It's about the sound. It's referring to the pronunciation. Okay, guys? The pronunciation. And we are going to see more examples right now, right? To know some words that might be written with a consonant but might have a vowel sound, for example. So let's check this out, okay? So, situation number 1. I have the indefinite article a plus singular noun beginning with a consonant, right? It means that in writing, right? In writing and the pronunciation, it starts with a consonant and a consonant sound. Let's check the examples, right? A boy. Boy. It is a consonant. It starts with a consonant in the spelling, and the sound is a consonant too. Boy, right? So a boy. Another example. A car. Car. It starts with a consonant, with C, right? So the spelling and also the pronunciation is consonant. So this is why I use a car, right? Then I have bike. Again, the spelling, right? It is written with a consonant, with a B, right? Bike. And the sound, it's also consonant. So this is why I should use a bike. Now, let's go with the next one. A zoo, right? Zoo. It is a consonant sound as well. It is written with consonants and it is pronounced with consonants. So a zoo, right? And a dog. Dog, it starts with D, which is a consonant, and the pronunciation and the sound, it is also a consonant sound. So a dog. Now, important thing about this one, guys. It is possible that you hear that there are two pronunciations for this specific article, for this specific form of the article. Okay, guys, we can listen or we can hear the pronunciation a, or you can hear the pronunciation a. For example, a boy, a bike, a dog. I want a bottle of water, or I want a bottle of water. Okay, so here it is more about the accent, okay, guys, because some people is going to pronounce it a, some people is going to pronounce it a, right? But it's more about the accent, about how the person is talking, and how you prefer, right, guys? So it is true that in some movies or in some videos people pronounce it like a bike, a bottle of water, a dog. I saw a dog yesterday, for example, right? So it is again, it depends on the person, right, guys? But it is more common to pronounce it as a dog, a bike, a bottle of water, for example, right, guys? So again, you may hear those two pronunciations for this one, right, guys? For this one, but it's not about which one is correct or not. It's pretty much about personality and how you choose to say it. But it is important for you to know it because you are going to identify both ways of saying this article, right? So you can say it a or you can say it a, right? Again, it is better and more common to say it a, right? A bottle, a dog, a person, right? Instead of a. Okay? A is more, hmm, how can we say it? Is more of the not rich people, not rich people, but people that lives, I don't know, in Miami, Florida, or something like that, right, guys? That it's like another level, right, guys? Pretty much. But again, it's not about status as well. It's just that it's more how is it like peaky, right, guys? Kind of peaky somehow. So again, it is better. Again, it's your choice, right, guys? It's your choice how you want to say it, but it is more common to hear it and find it as a. Okay, a dog, a boy, a car. Okay. Now with this one, an, this is the only way of pronunciation. Okay, guys, this is the only way of pronouncing this word. An. It's not that I can say an, right, guys? No, it's an always, right? This is here we only have one pronunciation, and it's an elephant, an apple. Okay, so here is not a big deal, right, guys? It's not that we are going to get confused or something, because with this one, with this form of the infinitive article, it's just one pronunciation that we have. Okay, so let's continue then with other situations. Okay, guys, other scenarios in which we can find or we can use, right, the indefinite articles in English. So scenario number 2, when I have an plus singular noun beginning with a vowel, right? This is the simplest situation, pretty much, in which I just know that there's the spelling, right, how it is written, and the sound is going to be the same. It is written with a vowel, and the sound starts with a vowel as well. So let's take a look here. An elephant, right? A, elephant. So this is a vowel sound, right? Elephant. So this is why I use an elephant. Let's go with another one. Egg, an egg. Okay, guys, an egg. The the sound of the noun, right? The sound of the noun is vowel, right? Apple, apple, right? So an apple. Okay, an apple. Well, this is a bad word. Okay, guys, this is a bad word, but I'm not going to pronounce it. You can pronounce it at home so that you can see what this is referring to, right? This one starts with an I, so the sound is vowel, right? So this is why I use an. Now let's go with the last one. Orphan. O, orphan. So again, orphan is a vowel sound, and it is also written with vowel, right, guys? It starts with O. So it is written with a vowel as well. So this is why I use an orphan. Okay? Now let's go with scenario number 3, right? When I have a plus singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. With a consonant sound is no longer just a consonant, right? Because it is written with a consonant. It is spelled with a consonant, right? Now I have a consonant sound. So let's check for the examples. User. Okay? User. So in the spelling, right, guys? In the spelling, it starts with a vowel, right? It starts with U, with the letter U. But when you pronounce that word, the sound that comes first is a consonant sound. So here, for example, here's how it should be pronounced, right? Sounds like you, user, user. Okay, is not user, right? User. No, is you, user. So this is why the consonant sound exists. Okay, guys? So this is why the consonant sounds exist. So begins with a consonant Y sound. So a is used. Okay? So instead of saying an user, right? I would say a user. A user. Because again, the pronunciation, the sound that comes first is a consonant sound. User. A user. Okay? Let's talk about another example. University. Again, is the same situation, right? University. It starts with a consonant Y. University. So, a university. Okay? A university. And again, a similar example, unicycle. Unicycle. So, a unicycle. A unicycle. Okay? So, this is example, right guys? These are examples of this situation when we have to use a because the sound of the noun or the word that I am using next is consonant. Okay, is consonant sound. Now let's talk about scenario number 4. Okay, when I have an plus nouns starting with silent H. Okay, guys, in English, H can or cannot have a sound. Okay, guys? So there are words that they start with an H or have an H in the spelling, but that H is silent. It means that you do not pronounce that H. Okay? So an example of this is hour. Hour, right? The H here does not have a sound. So the sound that comes first is a vowel sound. Hour. Ah, hour, right? So this is why I should use an. An hour. Okay? An hour. So silent H. It means that I do not pronounce the H because the word is not pronounced. Okay, guys, it's not pronounced with the H. And the last scenario. Okay, guys, the last one. I use a plus nouns starting with a pronounced H. Okay, guys? Again, there are words that start with an H where the H does have a sound. Okay? So examples of this is the following. A horse. Okay, guys? Horse. So here the H does have a sound, right? Horse. Horse. A horse. Okay? Now, let's see a hairdresser, right? Remember what a hairdresser is, guys? Let's check it out. Hairdresser is this, right, guys? Is this person, right, whose occupation is pretty much make us beautiful, right, guys? Make us look beautiful. So pretty much this is a hairdresser. So, oh, let me go back. Uh-huh. So a hairdresser. Okay? Hairdresser. Okay? That's it. Now, we have an exception here, right? In some cases, right, where the H is pronounced, such as historical, historical. Again, the H does have a sound. You can use an. Okay, guys, you can use an. However, a is more commonly used and preferred. Okay, guys, so This is an exception, okay? This is an exception, but is not that common, okay? For some words in which the H is pronounced, we may use an, okay? We can use an, but again, it is not that common. So we go back to the main rule, which is, use a instead of an, right? So for example, I can say it was an historical event, right? It was an historical event. It is right, okay, guys, it is correct, but not that common, okay? So it would be better if I say it was a historical event. It was a historical event, okay? That is more common, more natural, okay? So again, we are going into this, okay guys, we're going through this because it is important for you to know it. It's not only applied with food, okay guys? It's not only applied with food, which is this one, right? What we are learning right now. It is going to be applied forever. Okay, guys? It is going to be applied always that you use always yeah, all the times, right, guys, that you use the indefinite articles. And remember, the main aspect of this is that they are not specific. I am referring to one. Again, this is just for singular, okay, guys? Just for singular. So I am referring to one of the kind. I am referring to one member of the elements. Okay, guys, I am referring to one member of the team, pretty much. Okay, so it is any. Okay, it is any member of the team, but I am referring to one, just one, singular. Okay, and then, well, I have the opposite of singular, which is plural, right, guys? Plural. And it starts to be brutal when I am talking about two or more. Okay, guys? If singular is just one, brutal is two and above. Okay, guys? Two and above. So let's take a look to this as well. These examples, right, guys? So let's take a look. For example, let's see. And bear with me a moment. Oh, uh-huh. No, red, I don't want red. Let's go green. So, let's see. Dawson, could you help me out to read example number one and example number two, please?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I am fine. Thank you very much for asking. Could you help me with example number one and two, please?
A, a red melon, an apple.
That's it. Now here, water, watermelon.
Okay, red melon.
Aha, so a watermelon.
A red melon.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, Dawson. You got it. That's it. Now let's go with example number three and number four. Let's see, for example, Fields, would you help me out, please?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks, and you.
I am good. Thank you very much for asking, Fields. So, can you help me to read example number three and number four?
There are apple, watermelon.
Cool. Now here, three apples.
Three apples.
Aha. That's it. Thank you very much, Fields. I really appreciate that. So that's it, right, guys? Three apples. Now let's take a look to this, guys, because this is really important as well. A watermelon. One, right, guys? Singular. One. An apple. One. Singular. Okay. Now let's see the plural. Okay, guys. Three. I am talking about more than one, right? So three apples. So here I am adding an S to make it plural. Okay, guys, to make it plural. Now, bear with me a moment, guys. Just give me a moment, guys. I want to check something here. One, two, three, four, nine. Okay, that's it. No worries. So, the plural, right, guys? Three apples, right? Apples. I am talking about more than one, so I have to make it plural, okay? Four, four, right? Four watermelons. Again, plural, right? Four watermelons. And the S must sound, okay, guys? The S must be pronounced because it is talking or giving me the plural. Okay, so it is really important for me to pronounce the S. So three apples, four watermelons. Okay, guys, I am over exaggerating so that you can tell that it is really important and that the S does have a sound. Okay, now let's continue. Let's continue, right? Remember that we talked about the verb to be, right? I am, you are, he, she, it is, we, you, they are, right? The verb to be in present to talk about names, descriptions, emotions, nationalities, age, and more, right? So the verb to be can be used with singular and plural, even though we are talking about objects. Okay, guys, even though we are talking about objects. How so? Remember the subject pronouns, right? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, right? Those are subject pronouns. The subject pronoun it, right? The subject pronoun it, it, right? Not eat that, eat the verb, but eat the subject pronoun, the one that I'm posting on the chat. So that subject pronoun, guys, I am talking about objects, right? I can talk about fruits, vegetables, uh, animals, right, guys? If I don't know the gender of those animals, I can talk about situations and all of that. But remember that it is only for singular. Okay, guys? So I can say, um, my cell phone. Okay, my cell phone. It is broken. Okay, my cell phone, it is an object, right, guys? It is something that does not have a gender in grammatic. Okay, guys? So as this does not have a grammatical gender, I can say it. It is broken. But what about if I have, I don't know, let's say that this is a cell phone, right? So I have two cell phones. I say, my cell phones. I cannot say it is broken because I am talking about two, right? So even though there are objects, okay, guys, even though they are objects, I will start using the plural they to refer to the cell phones. Okay, guys, so let's go with another example, okay? For example, I have pens, right? This is a pen. So, this is a pen. I am talking in singular. Is. This is a pen. It is blue. Okay? It is blue. I am talking about an object, but I am talking about one. I am talking in singular. Okay? But what if I have two pens? Okay? And both of them are blue. So I can say, since I am talking about two pens and I should use the plural, right? I would say these are pencils. Oh well, these are pens, right? No, not pencils. These are pens. These are. I am talking in the plural, right? These are pens. They are blue. Okay? They are blue. Why? Because yes, they are objects. Okay, guys? They are objects. They don't have a gender. Okay? They don't have a grammatical gender. Okay? But it is plural. So when I am talking about objects in plural, I start using the subject pronoun they. And with this, I start using the verb to be are. Okay, so this is why here I have singular, yeah, right? That for singular, I use the verb to be is, right? The form of the verb to be is. And for this one, for the plural, I use the form of the verb to be are. Because again, it is just for singular, for objects, right? And situations and so on. And for the plural, then I should use they. They are. Okay? They are. So, with this, right? This is why I have these two. Okay, guys? These two forms of the verb to be that I can use whenever I am talking about food, right? Food is inanimate, right, guys? It's unliving and it does not have a gender, right? It does not have a gender. So depending if I am talking in singular or plural, I will use is or are. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, let's see. That's it. So now let's take a look to the examples. Okay, I need a carrot. I need a carrot, singular, right? And a lemon for the salad. Okay, so it means I need one carrot and one lemon, right? But instead of saying one, I use a. I need a carrot and a lemon for the salad. Okay, now let's go with example number two. Watermelons. I am talking in plural because I have the S, right? Watermelons are sweet and cheap. Here are. Watermelons are sweet and cheap. Okay? Talking in plural, right, guys? So this is why I am using are, even though I am talking about food or objects. Okay? Let's go with example number three. The lettuce is on sale. The lettuce, it is singular, right? Lettuce. The lettuce is on sale. So as this is singular, the subject is singular, I use the singular form of the verb to be. Okay? Now let's go with example number four. tomatoes. Here, this is the plural, right? Tomatoes are at regular price. Okay, so tomatoes are at regular price. Okay, so this is how I use the verb to be to talk about food, to talk about fruits, vegetables, and products. Okay, guys, and groceries, pretty much. So the verb to be can be used for products, right, guys? For products, but what is going to determine which form of the verb to be am I going to use is if I am talking in singular or plural. Okay, guys, in singular or plural. So let's check this out. Okay, let's check this out. Bear with me a moment here. Nice. Ooh, there we go. So let's see, for example, Alicia, could you help me out with sentence number one, please? Okay. Yes, I can hear you, Alicia. Are you busy?
I need a carrot and a lemon for the salad.
Nice. That's it. I need a carrot and a lemon for the salad. Thank you very much, Alicia. Thank you very much. Now let's go with sentence number two. Let's see, Calixte, will you help me out, please? Mhm. Calixte, are you here? Okay, or let's see, Maria, would you help me out with sentence number two, please?
Hi, teacher.
Oh, hi, Calixte. Hi. Can you help me with number two, please, with sentence number two?
Okay. Watermelons are sweet and chips.
Nice. That's it. Thank you very much. Are sweet and cheap. Thank you, thank you. Now let's see, for example, uh, Medina. Medina, would you help me out with number three, please? With sentence number three? Okay. Or let's see, Hubert, would you help me out, please?
The lettuce is on sale.
On sale.
On sale.
Nice. That's it. Thank you very much, Hubert. I really appreciate that. Now let's go with number four. Let's see. Shimide, would you help me out, please?
Um, Tomatoes are at a regular price.
Cool. That's it. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes
That's it. Cool.
are
Thank you very
at a
much.
regular price.
Nice. That's it. Thank you very much, Shimide. I really appreciate that. So that's it. Now let's continue then. Let's see. A let me see. There we go. Now, if I ask, what is this? Let's see. Um, Hilary, what is this? Okay. Or let's see, Kenante, what is this?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I am fine.
Uh,
Thank you very much for asking. So, what
it
is this?
is. It is a pear.
A pear. Awesome. That's it. It is a pear. Thank you very much, Kenante. Now, let's see, for example, eh, huh, Reneville, what are these? What are these? Or let's see, Luis? Hi, Luis. How are you? Can you hear me? No? Okay, I think he's busy. Huh, let's see then. Elisha, aha. What are these?
Tomatoes.
Nice. Can you read the entire sentence here? These are tomatoes?
Yes.
Cool. Can you say it? Can you repeat it? These are tomatoes.
Is a tomato.
Nice. Tomatoes. Cool. Thank you very much. I see you, Luis. So help me out with this one. What are these? Luis? These. Uh-huh. No?
Yes, a lemon.
Okay. Lemons or a fruit? Oh, sorry, Luis.
Teacher, you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Guys, you hear me?
Yes, Luis, we can hear you. No, I think he's having issues. Okay, okay, no worries, Luis. I feel you, okay? I see. It seems that we're having connection issues. No worries. Okay, okay, so let's see.
Okay, but I forget his name.
Sorry, sorry. Can you repeat it? Okay. Okay, no worries, Luis. It's okay, it's okay. I think that we're having issues. Let's see. I forget. Ah, oranges. I see you on the chat. So these, oranges. Should we use is or are? Hmm? Okay. No worries. Now let's see. I see on the chat we have these are, let's see. These are orange and Jerry says orange. Cool. Now remember, I am talking in plural, right guys? Because I have are. What are these? Right? These is plural as well. So I am talking in plural. So these are, and what is the plural of orange, guys? Aha, that's it. Oranges, right? Oranges. So these are oranges, right? I see you, Luis. Thank you very much. I got you. Cool, cool, cool. So I see you on the chat. That's cool. Thank you very much, Hubert and everybody. Okay, so that's it. So these are oranges, right? I am talking in plural and I am answering in plural, right? These are oranges. Now let's go with another one, okay? What is this? Okay, so how would you answer to that question? What is this? Let's see, for example, Jerry, would you help me out, please?
Hello, teacher. I apologize for being late. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's okay. It's fine. Thank you very much for being here.
Okay. It is an apple.
That's it. It is an apple, right, guys? Why? Well, if I am talking in singular, guys, I have to use this one, okay? If I don't say it, if I just say it is apple, mm, it sounds weird, okay, guys, depending on the context. So if I am asking, what is this? It is apple? No, right? It is an apple. So, what is this? This is or it is an apple. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. So I use the singular verb to be, the indefinite article, and the noun. Okay, in this case, apple. That's it. Now let's go with another example. Let's go with this one. What is this? Let's see, for example, Maria, would you help me out, please? Mm-hmm.
It is an carrot.
Nice. It is an or a carrot. It starts with a consonant sound. Mm-hmm.
An carrot.
Okay, and carrot. Anybody thinks that, well, who thinks it's an? Raise your hand.
It is a car.
Okay, that's it. So we have here both opinions, right? So let's see. Carrot, right? It is a consonant sound, so I should use a, right? A carrot. Because here, right, it starts with a consonant sound. So it is a carrot, right? There we go. Thank you very much. Now let's go with another example. What are these? These, let's see. Dawson, would you help me out, please?
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Uh-huh.
Eh, These are these are a
Uh-huh. It's okay. These are, you got it. Eggs,
these
right?
are
Eggs.
these are a egg.
Nice, that's it. So these
Okay.
are eggs, right? So here I have the plural, right? The plural S. So these are eggs. Thank you very much. And I see Phils as well on the chat. Yes, these are eggs. Cool. These are eggs. That's great. Now let's go with one more. Aha. So what is this? You can, let's see. Let's see. Calixte, would you? Well, Calixte, would you help me out, please? Or maybe Kenande? Can you help me out? What is this? Mhm.
Uh, I know.
Aha. It is.
It is
See the
juice.
picture. What? Sorry?
Juice.
Nice.
It is sweet.
Juice.
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 Yeah.
That's it. It is juice. Right? It is juice. Cool. Thank you very much, guys. You got it. Now, here I have Uber as well on the chat. So, thank you very much. You are correct, right? This is juice. Now, hey, hey. Oh, where is it? Here. So, here I did not use a or an, right? Why? Heads up. Okay, guys. In English, liquids, it means milk, water, juice, coffee, tea, beer, wine, and all the liquids are not going to be followed by a or an. Okay, guys, because they are singular, yes, they are always singular when I am using them with that word. For example, bear with me a moment, guys. For example, this is water. I cannot say this is a water. Okay, guys? I cannot say it because I cannot count water, right? If I just, I don't know, if I just catch water, I don't know how much water do I have, right? It's not that I can say one water, two waters, three waters, right? I can say one bottle of water, two bottles of water, you know, three bottles of water. So, what is taking the plural or the singular is the measure, is the amount. In this case, bottle, bottle, bottles, right? But water does not have a plural, okay, guys? It does not have a plural. So I cannot say water, waters. No. Okay, so this is why I don't use a or an when I have the liquid right after. Okay, so I cannot say this is a milk or this is what is it? This is a wine, right? This is a wine is not correct. Okay? So that's why, you know, that's why here in this example I don't have the indefinite articles a or an because again they are always singular and I cannot count them. Okay, guys? I cannot say two milks or three what? Three juices, right? No, it's just singular. Milk, juice. Okay? Milk and juice. That's it. So this is why I don't have our and here. Now let's go with another example. Okay, guys, let's go with another example here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, because it's not necessary. Okay, guys, it's not necessary to to write a or an because they are always singular. So if they are always singular, I'm talking about one always. Okay, so let's go. Let's go with this one. Okay, what are these? What are these? Let's see, Shimide. Would you help me out, please? Okay. Or maybe let's see. Mm-hmm. Um, hmm. Let's see. Hubert, would you like to help me out, please? Maria, go for it.
These are cherry.
Uh-huh. What is the plural? Cherry is the singular. What is the plural of cherry? You have to add the s. Cherry? Uh-huh. Jerry?
Cherries.
Nice. That's it. So these are cherries, right? The singular is just let's see.
These are cherries.
Cool. Thank you very much, Hubert. Thank you, thank you. So here, the plural, sorry, the singular of cherries is cherry, right? So, cherry. So this is the singular. And here above we have the plural. Plural. That's it, okay? Awesome. So, let's take a look here. This is just a reminder, right? Don't forget. Don't forget. A, an equals one. Okay, guys? A, an equals one. Always. Singular, always. Okay? A, an, only for singular nouns, right? Only for singular nouns. Is for singular nouns and liquids, right? Liquids. Water, milk, tea, coffee, and so on, right? So liquids. I use is because it's for singular nouns and liquids. And are for plural nouns. Okay? Are for plural nouns. That's it. Cool. So, this is just a reminder. Okay, guys? Do not forget. Do not forget.
Cherries.
Sorry? Mm-hmm.
Cherries.
Which one, sorry, Uber? Cherries? Okay, no worries. It's fine. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with indefinite articles. Okay, guys? Indefinite articles and also the verb to be. Okay, guys? The verb to be when talking about food. Okay, when talking about food. So now, let's take a look here to this one. Okay, as we are talking about supermarket, right, guys? Supermarket or market. I want to introduce you the market as well. Let's see if I can show you this. So this is a market, okay, guys? What we know as local market, when you can go to the street and you see the vendors and you can go to each one of the how is it, the places, right, guys? And you can ask for the food pretty much. Now here, right, guys, that is a market, okay? When you can go to their positions, and that's pretty much it, right? When you can go to the sale posts. Well, this is a market, right? Now a supermarket is what we reviewed, that this, it's more commercial, is bigger, okay, guys, is bigger than a market. And you have a lot of products as well that might be imported from another countries, right? So they can be imported from another countries, or so on, right, guys? It's bigger than a market. So this is a supermarket and this is a market, okay? Is like a local market, right? So now that we have been talking about, going to the supermarket, going to the market, right? We are going to talk about prepositions. of place. Okay, guys, prepositions of place. It means to locate or identify where I can find something. Okay, guys, if it is up, down, under, next to, like all those words that help me locate something in the space. Okay, something in the space. So here we are going to talk about prepositions that will be helpful and useful at the supermarket or the market, right? Supermarket, mm, yeah, because you see, the pictures over here in the supermarket, right? You see that they have shelves, right? They have shelves, and pretty much you have like several ranks, right? You have several racks or shelves, and therefore you can say, oh yeah, it is above, it is, you know, down or something like that, or below. So supermarket, market, it will depend on how they organize things, right? So let's talk about it. First, let's go with these, okay, guys? Let's go with these over here. Number one, in, right? It means that something is inside. Oh, I don't know if you can see my. Oh, there we go. So it's inside, right? For example, the pen is in the box, right? The pen is in the box. It's inside. Okay, guys, it's inside the space. It could be a box or a bag or a shelf or something, right? Or a basket or something like that. So in, then I have on. It means that I have, for example, the same box, right? And the same pen. If I just put it there, it does have contact, right? It does have contact with the box. I can say the pen is on the box. Okay, guys, it's on the box because it is not in, right? It is on the box. It does have contact with the box, and of course, it indicates me where I can find it. Okay? Now under. Again, well, I'm gonna use the same box, okay, guys? I have the box here and the same pen. I don't know why you cannot see. That's it. So I have the box and I have the pen, right? So if I say the pen is under the box, is because it has contact with the box and it's under it. So it's under, on, under. Okay, that's it. Now let's go with next to. Next to means that it is to my right or to my left. Okay, guys? So it is next to. For example, mm, the pen. My little friend, the pen. The pen is next to me. For example, right? If I put it, you know what? Let me go for something that you can actually see, because I don't know why it's like taking it out of the frame. Nice. Or if I have, I don't know, my mother, my mom is here. Let's suppose that this is my mom, right? And I say my mom is next to me, is next to me. It's to my right, okay? Then I have behind. Behind. So behind means boop, for example, my face. My face is behind my hand. Okay, guys? Because you cannot see it, right? So my face is behind my hand, right? That's it. My face is behind my hand, right? Cool. In front of. in front of. It's the opposite of behind, right? So if I use the same example, I could say, my hand, it's in front of my face. See how you can change the spot or change the reference depending on what you are using as your reference point? For example, my hand is in front of my face. Face, right? So my hand is in front of my face, or my face is behind my hand. Okay, guys, so it's going to depend on the point of reference that I am using, right? And then I have between. Okay, between. So it means like in the middle, pretty much, in the middle of something. So let's say, for example, this. I have a chapstick and two pens, right? So if I say, oh, the chapstick is between two blue pens, right? The chapstick is between two blue pens. It means in the middle, right? In the middle. It is not necessary that we have direct contact with them to say between. They could be a little separated, right, guys? I don't know if you can see that. I don't have three hands, but you can get an idea, right? Let's say here, they can be a little separated. Okay, guys, they can have space between them, but is the most approximate, okay, is the object that is more approximated to the object of reference. Okay, guys, so here I don't have anything between these three things. So I can say that the object that is more approximated to the chapstick is the pen, right? And they can have, I don't know, like this distance over here, and still what it's more approximated to the chapstick is the pen. Okay, so I can still say the chapstick is between the blue pens, right? And so on is what is more approximated to your point of reference. Okay, now, well, we have these two as well, above and below. Okay, above. Above means that it is up, okay, but it is not necessarily in contact with the point of reference. Okay, so for example, the pen is above the box. It does not have direct contact. Okay, guys, you see here in the picture, right, or the image, that they have a space over here. Okay, they have a space over here. So it means that when I say above, it does not have direct contact with the object. Okay, there is a distance, and they could be some distance, a short distance, or whoa, a long distance, but again is what it's more approximated. Okay, guys, it is what it's more close, or it's the closest to the point of reference that I am giving. Okay, and the same happens with below. Okay, the same happens. Also, let's see here. So the same happens with below, right? Again, I have something here. Well, this might not be a great example, but let's say uh the lights, the lights of my house, for example. So that is above me, right? There's like a distance, but it's above me. If I say I am below the lights of my house, right? The point of reference is me. So I am below the lights of my house. Or I can say, the lights of my house are above me. Okay, it depends on the point of reference that I am using. Okay, guys, so this is useful because whenever you are asking for where is something, right? Where is something? For example, here, right? Excuse me, where is the milk? Right? Where is the milk? Someone can tell you where. Well, it is next to the eggs, for example, right? Just like here. Excuse me, where is the milk? It is next to the eggs. So you are going to look for the eggs because let's say that it is easier for you to locate the eggs and you are going to say, okay, eggs, and next to the eggs I will find the milk. Okay, guys, I will find the milk. So you can ask for locations. You can ask for places, okay, for indicators that might help you to understand where something is located. Okay, let's go with another example. Excuse me, where are the apples? Where are the apples? They are behind the vegetables, right? Now, here I notice two things. Number one, remember that in questions, right, guys? In questions, I have a switch. I have to switch something. I have to change the order of something. And here we are talking about the verb to be and the subject, okay? In this case, oh well, they look the same color. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this a different color because they both look as green. This one maybe? Well, that's better, I think. Cool. So, for example, where are the apples? And the answer, well, they are. This is what I was talking about, right? That I have to change the subject pronoun. Even though they are objects, because I am talking in plural, I have to use they. They are behind the vegetables. So who am I referring or to what, right? What am I referring when I say they? The apples, plural, right? So they are behind the vegetables. So I'm going to go to the vegetables and then I can say, oh, I found the vegetables. So behind the vegetables, I will find the apples that I am looking for. Okay? Let's go with another example. Excuse me, where is the coffee? Right? Where is the coffee? Let me see if I can. That looks really dark. Let's see. It's better. I don't like to use red. Oh, it's horrible, guys. Let's see. Well, let's do it as we were doing it before. Let's go with yellow and orange. So where is, right? I am switching the order. Where is the coffee? Where is the coffee? Right? It. Now here I see it. Why? Because coffee is singular. It is a liquid, right? So it is a liquid. Coffee is in front of the milk. So it here is the same as if I say the coffee. What am I referring with it? The coffee. So I can say it is in front of the milk below the juice. It is really, well, it's more specific, right? It's more specific than other examples that we just saw. So it is in front of the milk below the juice. Okay? So here, guys, again, right? In the sentence I have the subject, right? and then I have the verb to be. But in the question, I have the verb to be first, and then I have the subject. So that is the switch that happens when we are talking about questions. Okay, so just take a look on that. Okay, be ensure that you are noticing that this is constant, right? So again, in the sentences, I have the subject and then I have the verb to be, right? But in the questions, I have the verb to be first and then I have the subject. Okay, there's a change, there's a switch in the order. Okay, and again, where is, because I am talking about liquids and liquids are singular. So I should use the singular form of the verb to be. Okay, that's it. So here, right guys? This is like the summary pretty much of the questions, right? Excuse me. Where is the milk? Right? Where is the milk? I have the verb to be first and then I have the subject, right? Where is the fish? Right? Where is the fish? Again, I have the verb to be first and then I have the subject. Now, excuse me, where are the apples? Again, I have the verb to be first and then I have the subject, right? And the last one, excuse me, where are the vegetables, right? Are the apples? Plural, plural. Are the vegetables? Plural, plural. Is the milk? Singular, singular. Is the fish? Singular, singular. Okay, guys? So it has to be constant. Okay, guys? It has to be constant among the sentences, right? So now let's check the pronunciation of these. Okay, let's check the pronunciation of these. Let's go to, let's see, uh, Dawson, can you help me out with the pronunciation of the first two prepositions, please?
In front of. Be.
Hmm. Behind.
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 Nice. That's it. So in front of and behind. That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, Dawson. Now let's see. Alicia, would you help me out, please, with the next two, please?
Next to in.
Great. That's it. Thank you very much. Now let's go with the next two. Let's see. Maria, would you help me out, please? Hmm.
Between above.
Nice.
Between above.
Cool. That's it. Between above. Now let's go with the last three. Let's go with the last three. Let's see. Kenante, would you help me out, please?
Hello.
Hmm.
Um, in form of
Oh, just the last three. Here?
below.
Hmm.
Um, half on
Huh? And this one.
and I
No worries. It's okay. So let's go. You said below. Uh-huh. This one? How do you say it?
Below,
On.
on,
Uh-huh.
under.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, Kenante. You did it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's it, okay, guys? That's it with prepositions of place. So now you can ask about the location, right? The location of the product or the food, right? But remember that this is not just for supermarket vocabulary or just for when you go to a supermarket, right? This is going to help you out with everything, okay, guys? You can use this vocabulary in front of, behind, next to, all this vocabulary, you can use it to talk about people, to talk about objects, to talk about places. For example, where is the restaurant? Oh, the restaurant is next to the pharmacy, for example. You know, you are trying to locate the restaurant in the place, okay? You are trying to locate the restaurant in the space, okay? That's it. So, well, that's pretty much it, okay, guys? We are going to stop here. Huh? Yeah, we're going to stop here so that you have like 15 minutes to go and relaxed, okay, guys? And relax, no worries. So bear with me a moment. Let me go out. That's it. So, hmm, today is June 21st. That's it. So I'm just going to take attendance, guys. No worries. I see you. So I'm just going to go by your name. So I see Gladys, Calixt, eh, Dawson. Uh-huh. Dawson, where are you?
Teacher.
Hi, hi. Dawson, one question. You were here on Monday, right? Yeah.
No.
You didn't? Ah, okay. Okay, okay. Got you, got you. So I will write. Let's see. Dawson. I see you. That's it. Thank you very much. So I see Dawson, Alicia, Feels. Uh-huh. Thank you very much. Uber, Yeri. Uh-huh. Kenanti, Maria, Renaville. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, Maria, Medina. She was here. Shimide. Okay. That's it. I think I got you all. Nice. That's it. Okay, guys. So, with that being said, thank you very much for being here. Okay, guys, see you next Monday. I hope that you have a great, great weekend. Okay, and that you enjoy. Okay, enjoy, rest, take a moment for your own good. Okay, and I hope that you are good. So, see you on Monday, guys. Have a good one. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Thank you to teacher.
Thank you very much. See you.
Goodbye.
Bye, Hubert. See you.
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. See you tomorrow. That's right. On Spanish. Bye bye. Have a good one.
Yes.